Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Please click the subscribe button and press the bell icon and never miss another update from Almighty Java. In this video, we are going to learn about the HETEOS. HETEOS stands for Hypertext as the engine of application state. So in simple words, like with the help of HETEOS, we can include the information about the related request along with the response. Let's open our GitHub page. Click on the repositories. Let's clone the book REST API project. Project cloned successfully. Let's open the pom.xml file. Here, let's update the Spring Boot version from 2.13 to 2.4.3. Let's import this project in Spring Source IDE. Here, importing as a Maven project. Project imported successfully as we modified the version. So here you can see the project is showing some errors. So let's fix one by one. Here, let's open the book.java file. Not null annotation we cannot use, so let's remove. Not now, but later we will find some alternate. Now let's open the application test Java file. Here, run with annotation we cannot use, so let's remove. Now organize imports. See, errors gone. One more thing also we need to change. So open application properties file. Here, the data source URL we need to modify. So instead of the tilde sign, we need to use MEM. So that's it. Now let's run this project. The project started successfully without any error. Let's open the readme MD file. Here are the sample URLs. Let's execute the GET request. See, it is working and returning one result. Even for find by ID also, it is working as expected. Here, let's modify the URL for get by ID and delete because we no longer using the ID 100. We are using 1. And this file will help you to find all the possible URLs. Here, some sample requests also available. Those you can use for save. Now let's stop the server. Open the POM XML file. So first, let's add the HETEOS dependency. Save this file and let it download the HETEOS dependency. Dependency downloaded successfully. Now let's add the required changes. So open the book.java file. Model classes for the link resource representation models. So here first extends representation model, and for generic let's add the book. Now remove the data annotation and replace it with getter and setter. Let's create all argument constructor. As we added the constructor, so remove the all argument constructor annotation. Now for this all argument constructor, first let's annotate with JSON creator. And here for all arguments annotate with JSON property. And here for all arguments we need to annotate with JSON property. That's it for this file. Now let's open book resource INPL class. We need to create links pointing to Spring Controller methods using the link builder API. So basically, along with the response, we will include the proper request links. So let's start with findAll method. Instead of returning directly book service findAll, let's extract this into a variable. Let's create a list object. So in the case of findAll, it returns all the books object. So along with books object, we have to include the book ID request also. Here, let's iterate the books list. There is a way, so we need to add book ID request using the add method. We have not added any add method in book class, but we extends the representation model and add method is a part of that. Here, inside the add method, we need to pass the link to. Link to is a static method, so we need to add a static import for the WebMVC link builder. Now you can see the link to method details also coming. Here also this link to method is expecting method on. So call a method on. Here, instead of to, let's pass book resource impl.class. As I said earlier, as part of this books object, we need to include a book ID request link also. So here, after this, let's call find by ID method and pass the book ID. And at the end, let's call with self rel method. After that, let's add this book object as part of the array list. And instead of books, let's return the list object. I hope this is clear for you. Let's start the server. Server is started without any error. Let's test the find all request. As you can see, now along with the book object, it is including the links also for book request. Let's click on this book link. See, it is working, but here you can see at the end, links empty array is coming. For find all method, we added the Helios related changes, but using the for loop. Now let's replace this with for each loop lambda. See, it is much better. Server restarted without any error. Now let's add similar kind of changes for find by ID. So here it must return the find all book request link, just following the similar approach. Don't worry, code is very simple. And that's it. Now let's check to find by ID is including the find all request link or not. Find all is still working same as earlier. Now let's check find by ID is working or not as expected. See, it is working as expected and it is including the find all link also. Now let's add a link for save and update also. Just following the similar approach. But here I am going to add two links, one for find all and one for find by ID. See, it is very simple. Server restarted. Let's save the book. So here is the book request. Let's try now. See, it is working and now it is including the two links. Let's add similar changes for the update also. See, it is simple. Let's test for an update. So here request type must be put. For the update, we need to include the ID also as part of the request, and here change the price. See, it is working, and as you can see, the price updated. As we covered all the type of request, so like that, you can add a similar kind of code in any number of methods. Let's quickly review all the changes which we added. I committed the changes. I will show you from where you can find these. See, here is the repository. And here are the changes. I hope you learned something from this video. That's it for this video. Please like and share this video. Subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.